Hi, thanks for clicking. Coming at you again on a lovely spring day, or it's night now, but it's, the remnants of a lovely spring day. Just pretty much just high as a kite, just on spring warmth. I mean, it's probably mid to high 50s today. It'll be the same or warmer tomorrow. It was kind of overcast today, so I didn't bike, but it's supposed to be sun tomorrow, so I'll probably bike tomorrow if it's sun. I'm just obviously loving spring, and my spirits are higher than normal. I mean, definitely higher than they've been for the last several months. So I'm coming at you today with a topic, which is something I've been meaning to do for a while. Which just the other day I was thinking about my job that I had that lasted almost 3 years. The one I had to quit last year because they got a new manager and stuff. And I was thinking of some of the more negative things. I don't know what brought on this this thought. Just thinking about working with some of the other co-workers and some of the other employees and stuff. And I remember instances where, I'm kind of a goofy, funny guy, like, and especially at work and stuff like that. I like to keep like just a funny, positive, friendly, smiling, just funny, goofy atmosphere, and as a result, some people, obviously, one person's joke is another person's offensive, or another person's offense or whatever. And I worked at this place which was kind of like, I don't know, I'd say obviously, it was a store that carried stuff just like furniture and, stuff that more women shop there than men, because it was furniture and rugs and towels and just, it was a woman's store. It had cooking stuff and stuff for your kitchen and that kind of place. So it was, the probably 90% or more of the customers were women. And I don't like answering the phone at work, just because, oh great, what are they going to want? So I answered the phone at one point, and some woman, of course, customer on the other end, wanted to know something about if we had something or whatever. A lot of things that women ask for, I don't even know what the hell it is, because I'm a guy. And it's just like, I'm like, oh, let me just put you on hold, and, I think I said something like, we'll get I'll get a female employee to help you or something like that. And put her on hold, and this, like, I don't know if she was like 21 or 22 at the time, this 22-year-old girl was like, oh. You shouldn't say that. Like, you shouldn't say, like female, I can't remember what she said, because why would I remember something so stupid? But she's something to the effect of like, oh, that's, probably she was thinking along the lines of, that what I said was a sexist thing, even though it's like fact. Obviously a female employee is probably going to know more about, the kind of things a female, is looking for, like a Susie Homemaker kind of a person, and to me it's just like whatever. Long story short, I don't know why that just shot into my, why that memory shot into my mind the last couple days, and I just thought of other things as well, like if I'd say, a joke, and like I said before, I mean, some jokes border on, maybe, some jokes and just playfulness at work with either customers or coworkers could admittedly border on, you're treading a fine line between just playful banter and, potentially, I don't know, especially in, 21st pussy-ass century, potentially, we'll just say potentially offensive shit, which of course is just a bunch of bullshit. I mean, let's face it, I don't do like just nasty-ass, hardcore, just profanity, humor or anything like that at work with customers or coworkers, but still, inevitably, especially if you have young girls who are all brainwashed by the goddamn, just society and the, whatever, the norm or what's acceptable now, which basically nothing is acceptable anymore. You can count on one hand what's acceptable. Maybe you could count on one thumb what's acceptable nowadays. or half of a thumb. I mean, it's to the point where it's just ridiculous. But long story short, I just wanted to make a video about when people, like when I'm out, just whether it's just, you know, whether in the past when I did hang out with people, even my lesbian acquaintance, you know, we'd go for walks in the spring back before she had her, you know, girlfriend, of course. This is, I think, the first spring she's got, or maybe she met, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but back before, you know, she had a girlfriend and I'd see my lesbian acquaintance, we'd go for walks in the spring and stuff, and we'd walk by people, and you know, they'd say hi, and I'd be like, hi. That's kind of how I say hi to people that I'm just, whether we're walking by or whatever. It's just my, like, official, it's a little more, you know, my tone, that tone is a little more, I don't know, instead of just hi. It's just like, hi. You know, it's what comes out of my mouth naturally. And, you know, this lesbian acquaintance who mostly, you know, obviously I don't mind her, you know, mind her company, that's why I hang out with her every now and then, would say something like, would comment on the way I said hi or something. And that's what this video is about, just like, as if I said, as if in her opinion, you know, I said hi wrong. And it's just like, you know, that's another reason why I don't, you know, as I get older and older, like I'm having less and less interest in dealing with other people, as much as there's still that, you know, deep-seated desire to connect with people, like on a conscious level. I'm wanting to deal with people less and less as I get older. And hopefully that can translate to the, you know, the subconscious, and you know, hopefully over the years I can not desire them, to, you know, to seek them out as much. And that's what the, you know, previous topic was about. So, you know, I don't know, I went all over the place in this video, but it was just my comment on people who, you know, if you're if you're saying something to customer at work. I've had several, you know, instances where I'm like flirting with a woman customer and said something or other, and then they leave, and to me that, you know, the customer responded well. I was, you know, it was smiles and, you know, just witty banter back and forth and just flirting or whatever, and then the customer would walk out, and then like some, you know, 21-year-old or high school girl or something who was standing next to me would comment on something I said, or you shouldn't have said that, or you shouldn't have done this, or, you know, and I just think to myself, what the fuck? I don't understand people like this who try to impose their fucking ideas or ideals of how they think people should act on other people, or even if they're not imposing what they think I should do or say, just simply to have the nerve or the gall to even just comment on what I do or say. It's just like, just just let me be me. You know, why, you know, I don't fucking do that to people. You know, I think stuff, and you know, my general rule is basically, and this applies to online or in real life or whatever, obviously, you know, I'm gonna have negative thoughts about people or not agree with what people do and stuff, but, you know, unless they're doing something what I would regard as just crazy, like going nuts and just punching people or whatever, which of course isn't gonna be my problem, even if they're doing that. I mean, I personally, I have the attitude that it's none of my business. If someone's gonna act like a fucking asshole, or what I think is an asshole, it's not, I'm not their parent. It's not my right to you know, or it's not my duty to try to put them in the right and fix them. You know, if someone, and that's why, like, if people leave shitty comments on my videos, I'll leave the comment there, and I won't delete it, because to me it's like, well, this just shows how much of an idiot you are that you have to leave a comment like that. I'm not going to do you a favor and delete it. It's just like, I'm not, you know, the world's goddamn censor, and if someone's going to be an asshole, I let them just be an asshole. But we're not even talking in relation to people, you know, correcting me or talking about, you know, feeling that what I said was inappropriate as even being an asshole. It's just like the most benign, mundane, stupid little comments that I might make, or the way I do something, and it's just like, you know, it's so, you know, it really just kind of bugs you after a while, you know. It's just like, you know, I didn't comment on, you know, how, you know, I was looking at my lesbian acquaintance as we're walking on the trail, It's just like, I'm not commenting, you know, I don't really like how you're dressed, you know. You're more butch than I fucking look. But I'm not going to tell you that. You can dress how you want, you know. Don't tell me, ugh, that was a weird way to say hi or something stupid like that. I mean, who said you? I keep looking over. She's not here. I'm just like, you know, pantomiming. Who said your way of saying hi is the fucking correct way? There's no correct way to say hi. So if I want to say hi, or hi, if I want to say hi in my fucking way I want to say hi, let me say hi. It's just like, oh man, I don't know if this video even accomplished what I wanted it to accomplish, but you know, to me, when people like fucking get on your ass for things, especially when they're so trivial, you know, and try and make comments of the way you, like I say, the things you say, or the things, or the way you act, or the things you do, it's just like, don't you have anything better to do than worry about what the fuck I'm doing, you know? And as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm not just bouncing all over the place, you know, flashing people or punching people or just making some kind of a ruckus, I'm not causing any harm if I say hi to someone on the trail, you know. And if it's not the normal way to say hi, all the better. It makes me all the more abnormal, all the more special and unique. But it just wears on you. Not that it happens a lot, obviously, since I haven't been working for months and I haven't seen the lesbian acquaintance for a while. But it's just something I was just thinking about as I was doing shit. I don't know what the hell brought it to mind, but it's just like one of the many, many, many things that I dislike about people, and one of the, you know, like I say, one of the reasons why, you know, being alone is, you know, maybe is looking more and more preferable than knowing people, because it's just like, it's almost like they're a part of this, like I say, this collective of society that's trying to pull you back into what, you know, society would regard as the norm and keep you in check, you know. And I think that's what people, you know, that are really, you know, devoured by society, I think that's what they do, you know. Like I say, this kind of jockish idiot, you know, friend I knew, or acquaintance I knew for a while, you know, I witnessed him talking to his older brother, and his older brother was giving him advice about, you shouldn't just wear a baseball cap all the time, you should, you know, comb your hair and do that. And then later on, the guy who I was hanging out with, you know, I think the same day, was like telling me, you need to get a leather coat, man, that's where they're at. And it's just like these people, it's just like telling each other how to live, how they think they should live their lives. And it's just like, I don't know, maybe it's the norm for these people, but to me, it's just like, have the common courtesy to just fucking take care of your own fucking life and either wear a cap or not wear a cap, or a leather jacket or not, or say, you know, pick your own way you're going to say hi to people that you pass on the trail, but don't say that everyone has to do it that way. It's just so ignorant and just so stupid, and it just, like I say, one of the many things about people that just bug the shit out of me. And I guess we'll leave it at that. I don't know. Obviously, if you're seeing this video, I don't know if it's worth uploading, but obviously if you're watching it, I decided that it was. But there's some topics that I find are kind of hard to stay on track and really, you know, say what I want. But oh well, we make it through, and you know, the world's still spinning after all. And wish I had someone here to let me know whether or not I did a good enough job with this topic. I really could use some idiot's opinion about my performance. That's kind of a joke, in case you didn't notice. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.